Corviknight is notoriously known as an amazing defensive wall in competitive singles. Both in Gen 8 and Gen 9 it commonly runs a physically defensive set and could sometimes opt to run a specially defensive set or a bulk up set as well. However, in Gen 8 the defensive variants of Corviknight, like the ones mentioned earlier, would in some cases heavily invest in its speed stat. So why is that? In Gen 8, one of Corviknight's best answers is Magnezone, as Magnezone could switch into Corviknight and trap it with its ability Magnet Pull. Magnezone could then fire off a strong Thunderbolt to outright KO Corviknight or deal a lot of damage. This prevented Corviknight from fulfilling its role as a defensive wall to dangerous physical attackers like Kartana and Rillaboom, and reliably using Defog to get rid of hazards, as it always had to fear the opponent potentially double switching to Magnezone and trapping Corviknight. If Corviknight did manage to switch in safely, it was forced to U-turn out, as the opponent could easily switch to Magnezone and trap it anyway, when it goes for Defog or Roost. This is where the speed investment comes in. If Corviknight invests 200 EVs in speed, it is faster than max speed modest Magnezone. This means that if Magnezone switches into trap Corviknight, it could safely do its job without having to worry about Magnezone, since it can outspeed it and go for a U-turn to switch out. This set was quite niche, as the loss in bulk is very noticeable and makes it worse as its role as a defensive wall, not to mention that if Magnezone was not present, the 200 EVs would do more harm than good, since Corviknight is faster than max HP max special defensive Landorus T and opposing Corviknight, severely hurting its potential as a defensive pivot since it always moves first. It's an okay option on stall teams, as stall teams have to rely on the whole team being alive and crumbles when one of its teammates dies. Did you know that Urshifu actually sometimes uses a Whirlpool plus taunt set in competitive singles? Check out the video on the screen if you haven't already and want to learn more. Hit the like if you've enjoyed or learned something new. Let me know your thoughts about this Corviknight variant. Thank you for watching and see you next time.